Hey folks, this is Bob VanZandt. I'm the chair of your Healthy Church team here at Crooks Memorial. And I want to let you know that in this week's e-news, there's an important update from your Healthy Church team. And I hope that you'll take the time to look at that. But let me take a couple of minutes here to tell you what's in there. First, we go through the data that we've been looking at that looks at how the COVID is progressing here on the peninsula. And there is still a significant risk of COVID. But when you look at the update, you'll see that the numbers are starting to trend in the right direction. Now, we still believe that the risk makes it not prudent for us to resume in-person worship, but we are hopeful. Next thing we talk about in the update is that the Virginia Annual Conference has updated the Technical Assistance Manual. That's the document that provides us the guidance for the church activities in the COVID environment. And there are some updates in there that make things a little more easier to do. So we're circling back and looking at our approved plans for indoor and outdoor in-person worship right now to incorporate those changes. So with the positive trends that we're beginning to see, and we are hopeful, even though it's not yet prudent to return to in-person worship, the day is coming at some point when we will be able to gather again for in-person worship here at Crooks Memorial. When you look at the update, we're starting to let you know about how those services will look, because it will not be the same as it was before COVID hit. For example, you're going to need to RSVP and acknowledge your health status before the service. When you arrive, you'll have to leave space between each car so that we can maintain physical separation as people come up to the church building. You'll see a welcome station where you'll be checked in, and we'll check the RSVP list and make sure that we have your health acknowledgement. When you go inside, there won't be seating in every pew. We'll be seating every other pew and with limited numbers on pews so that we can maintain social distance. And we'll have probably room for about 50 people in the service. We're going to be asking you to wear your masks through the entire service. And there'll be some other significant differences that you'll see when you look at the update. Now that I've told you a little bit about what the services are going to look like, we need to start to hear from you all about your interests in returning to in-person worship, your willingness to help us conduct those services, and any concerns that you have. The way that we're going to do that is by presenting you a survey, which you should have by the end of next week. And we're going to ask that you return that survey back to us within a week of you receiving it. We're going to use the information that you provide back to us as we continue to plan for the resumption of in-person worship here at Crooks. So again, there's an important update in this week's e-news. I hope that you'll take the time to click on the link, open it up, and read it through. And then we'll continue to work towards the resumption of in-person worship. COVID is still a significant risk, but I'm going to ask you all to please stay healthy, stay connected, and together as the Crooks family, we will get through this. Thanks.